Hello everyone, my name is Phil. I'm doing a video review on the Audio-Technica PDG1 gaming headset. I've got two headsets, this is one and the other one I'm using to record my voice. So this gives you a good idea of what the quality of the microphone is like. Before we take a closer look at the supplied cables, I just want to give you the lengths. I just measured them. The PlayStation 4 cable measures at 135 centimeters or 4 feet 5. The smartphone cable is 125 centimeters long or 4 feet 1. And then we have got an extension cord that is 205 centimeters or 6 feet 9. So let's have a look at these supplied cables. There are 3 of them. 2 have microphones built in. This one is the PlayStation 4 headset. So the way this works, this connects onto the left side of your headset. You just push it in like that, and you've got a little remote control here. This allows you to mute your microphone. It's got an on-off switch, and there's also a volume dial here which allows you to adjust the volume. On the PlayStation 4, however, you can also adjust the volume through the controller, through the on-screen menu. This is a TRS connector, so tip ring sleeve, and the standard format for PlayStation 4. However, this also works in smartphones. Now it has a separate smartphone cable, but you can use the headset like this in your smartphone. Just if you walk around like that, you might look a little bit silly, but in terms of voice quality, this is the best microphone out of the bunch. The microphone on the smartphone cable is average, I would say. This one is really high quality. It's a condenser microphone, and definitely a step up to some of the other headsets out there. So this is the smartphone cable. Once again, we've got a TRS tip ring sleeve plug on the one end, and the other end goes into the left side of your headset. The adapter is keyed, so it only goes in one way. There you go. And once again, we've got a little control here. It's got a push button here. What that does is, for example, pause the music if you're listening to it. And there's also a volume slider. There's a built-in microphone here. You can see a little hole there. The quality is okay, but like I said before, it's not nearly as good as the one that's supplied with the PlayStation 4 cable. Okay, so next we have a look at the extension cord and adapter, which is meant for PC gamers. Most sound cards don't have the TRS connector, although I've got a laptop that already has this port. So maybe that's a transition that sound cards will make in the future. But traditionally, PC sound cards have the standard 3.5-inch millimeter plugs, and that's where this adapter and extension cord comes in. So you just plug that into here. And then on the other hand, you've got your traditional cables for microphone, which is the pink one, and the black one is for headphone. Now they could have used the traditional colors, which are green and pink, but they decided to go for black. It's not a big deal, but it's just something you have to be aware of. Okay, and now we come to the part where I just tell you what I think about these headsets. The first thing I really like about them is that they're extremely comfortable. The new headband design is a lot better, at least I think it's a lot better than the 3D wing design. The earpads are very soft, they're also removable, and you can wear them for long periods of time and they feel very comfortable. These are open back designed headphones, so if you're looking for closed headphones, you can get the alternative model, which is the PG1. So these are the PDG1, and the main difference is that with open headsets you get a wider sound stage. However, you can also pick up sounds from the environment, and people around you can hear a little bit what you're listening to. If you don't want that, then maybe you should go for the closed headphones. So the closed headphones mean that you're more isolated and other people are more isolated from you, so they can't really hear what you're listening to. The downside is that because of the closed back design, that the sound stage is not as wide and not as open as on these ones. The sound quality is very good. I'm very pleased. I'm a gamer. I use them for 3D positional surround sound over headphones, and in that regard it does a very good job. So if you're into FPS games and you want to listen to virtual 3D over headphones, these are really good headphones to go for. They are very strong in the mids and the highs. When it comes to the bass, if you bass heavy or you want lots of bass, these might not be the right headphones for you. They focus more on hearing the detail in the low range, but they're definitely not bass heavy. I prefer that, to be honest. I'm more interested in hearing detail rather than having the bass drown out the whole sound. The microphone is very good, condenser microphone. I think the voice recording speaks for itself. Very good to communicate online, and you can even use it for Skype, and you'll hear people comment on how clear they can actually hear you. The last thing I want to talk about is the value and the price. I've got one box for $149 with shipping, but that was from eBay. It might have been a grey import, I don't know, but they usually go for a little bit more, 170, 180 Australian dollars over here. Still very good value, especially when you consider all the cables attached and the versatility, because you can use that with your smartphone, with the PlayStation 4, with the PC, and also the really good high quality microphone and the comfort. I think this is a really good deal, good value for your money, and not as expensive as the ATH-PDG1 or AG1s. I would have gone for those ones, but they were just a little bit too much for me, and this is kind of the price that I was happy to buy them for. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to get future video updates from me, subscribe to my channel, and any questions and comments, please leave them down below. Always happy to hear from you, and I usually am very quick in giving you a reply.